Good evening, folks. What's going on? What's up, Satellite? What's up, Arcane? Worst Elephant, always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure to see all y'all. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing lovely. Doing quite nice, thank you. It has been a restful and satisfying day over here in Chez Audiche. What did I do today? What all did I do today? I went jogging. I didn't even plan on going jogging today, since I spent so much time out jogging yesterday, but I did. I went jogging. I had pancakes for breakfast. Hung out. I made dinner. I always feel good when I make dinner. I made some delicious mashed potatoes and other stuff. But I'm particularly proud of the mashed potatoes. Mizroy, thank you so much for subscribing for 22 months. Much appreciated. Eating apple pie, your day is ending pretty well. That sounds like a delicious end to the day. Absolutely delightful. Yeah. I played some games. I think it's fair to say I'm in a builder mindset these days. I haven't really been far from it lately over these past few months, but I mentioned I've been playing Anno 1800, which is, it's good. But I also saw Foundation, that medieval like village builder that I was playing for a while. They just got a big patch this past week, and I went back and checked today, and it fixed the progression issue that I had. It fixed that final mission that would not clear for me. So I actually finished one playthrough in that for the labor estate, and that inspired me to go back to my monastic estate and work on that one, and that's been a lot of fun. It's really cool because, like, I know I've described this before, but in Foundation, there's a lot of conventional stuff. There's a lot of conventional building stuff that just kind of happens randomly. Like, you don't build houses for your people. You just mark out residential areas of the map, and they fill them in however they want, which is cool. It makes for some very nice organic looking villages. But then your big important buildings, like your monastery, are modular. Like, when you go to build those, you get an assortment of like chambers and towers and hallways and stuff. And like, you lay it out the way you want, with each section of it having its own discrete purposes. So like right now, my monastery has it has a main hall, it has dormitories for the brothers and sisters, it has a kitchen, it has a cloister, it has a place for visitors to stay. And then it has like a berry garden, an herb garden, apiaries. It's this whole sprawling complex now. It's really, really cool. And of course, you unlock a whole bunch of decorations and stuff to accent it, and you can control like how things connect together and how tall they are. Berry garden or fairy garden. Berry. Berry. Foundation doesn't have any like fanciful stuff in it. There's no magic or dragons or anything like that. But it's very charming. It's very satisfying. It's very low stress. So I'm enjoying it again a lot. Arguably more than Anno 1800. Anno 1800 it's fine. Again, I haven't. If there's parts of it that are like dramatically different from the Annos that came before, I haven't gotten to those parts yet. Right now, it's just colonize an island, you build a residential area, and you build all the production stuff around production nodes around it. And then when you run out of stuff you can do on that island, you colonize another island, and you set up trade routes between them, and da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, it's very familiar on that front. I know it has trains, and I haven't gotten trains yet. So maybe that'll change things up. Who knows? But anyway, I have been rudely ignoring chat here. I haven't seen what y'all have been doing. Putting some games on mini PC. Does Ebenezer Scrooge Metroidvania run out? No. Does Half-Life 2 on max graphical fidelity to 80 plus FPS? Yes. You know, the thing about indie games is sometimes they are just really funky about how they run. Like, modern machines are so powerful when it comes to just running a basic 2D game that I think a lot of indie developers don't really optimize very well. Finish jailbreaking your Vita. Oh, nice. That is really cool. Making a retro console. Never feels right playing OG Game Boy games on the Steam Deck. It's too much for that era. Finished Forma 8 on stream. Highly recommend if you like Metroidvanias. I do like Metroidvanias, as it happens. But I do need to finish that Ebenezer Scrooge game first. PSP games too. Real PSP feels like a lightweight plastic toy. It just feels better on Vita. Made some, good evening, ball of work, good to see you. Made some fried rice last evening, went over to a friend's place. Had a few beers, not very sleepy. That does sound really nice, yeah. Trains, the best part of any building game. I sucked at trains in Satisfactory. Like, the last playthrough I did of Satisfactory, I tried to set up this big complicated train network, and it was a huge failure. It was so disappointing that I scrapped that playthrough. Holy crap, mediocre JRPG factory Chemco was around back in 1995. Oh yeah. Yeah, Chemco dates way back. They gave us Dragon View, which we have streamed on this channel and enjoyed quite, and that means they also gave us Draken. So they were there right from the start of the SNES era. I don't know by name if they did anything on the NES. Somebody in chat can probably fill me in if they did. But SNES definitely. Chemco is my husbando company. Their hands are not clean. Been playing Scaramon, a cool indie dungeon crawly Final Fantasy 1-like. Lots of class, useful defend command, great status elements. Nice, very nice. The earliest game was Space Hunter on the NES in '86. Wow, that goes way back. Good evening, 2-Hit, good to see you. Thank you for the historical footnote there. I guess Chemco's got a real long history behind it. Chemco didn't make Draken, that was the I love that. Chemco didn't make Draken, that was the French. They ported it and used the IP to make a cool game. Oh, Chemco did Ghost Lion. Wow, they really have been a mediocre JRPG factory for as long as we can remember. Man, I wish Ghost Lion was as bonkers as its first like 15 minutes implies. But that game gets real boring real fast. Secret of the Stars looms ominously. They made Kid Clown. Well, the SNES Kid Clown is pretty solid. I enjoy that one. But yeah, I guess I really should be paying more attention to the companies behind these games. Like I know a lot of the big names from this era, but like the specific studios are still kind of new to me, you know? I'm much more familiar with the publishers than the actual developers of this era. And that is to my lack of credit, I guess. Chemco also did Top Gear. Oh, so they were responsible for that absolute banger of a soundtrack, huh? For what it's worth, Ghost Lion and Dragon View are unique. They have gumption. Ghost Lion isn't, though. Ghost Lion is a fifth-rate Dragon Quest knockoff. I'll give you Dragon View. Dragon View is genuinely unique, but Ghost Lion suffers specifically because it isn't. You should strive to have Shadow's level encyclopedic knowledge. I would probably be a much more successful streamer if I did. if I could just pop off all kinds of interesting factoids to the level that Shadows can, but I can't. I'm intellectually lazy when it comes to the history of video games. I know what I know. There are some things that I'd like to know more about, but in general, I'm pretty satisfied just playing things and moving on, so. My cross to bear, I suppose. I don't know, I want to become a Chemco expert. Is there a textbook? I would imagine study their Wikipedia page, study any fan pages you could find of it. I think the thing that really sets apart the hardcore folks will go and look up like interviews and articles on specific specific figures in the company's history. Like Shadows has encyclopedic knowledge of video game composers specifically. Shadows really knows the family tree of composers across the whole industry from this era. And I assume that's because they've gone back and, you know, scrutinized credit lists. When they found a soundtrack that's really fascinating to them, they'll trace their work back through other companies and whatnot, and, you know, look up articles on these figures and stuff. Sounds like work just captures Shadows and eat their brain. That is a good idea. Draken gave us one of the best moments ever with a party member drowning during a cutscene. It was really funny. Draken is so unintentionally hilarious. It'd be great if the whole game was unintentionally hilarious, but unfortunately actually trying to play it is such drudgery. That's why I watch you, paradoxically. I guess I have the advantage of having community members like Shadows who will fill in the gaps for me. So I'm thinking of trying to become an Atari Lynx expert, an important skill that would serve me well later in life. I don't know, would you consider me an aspiring Sega Master System expert? Because that's definitely not enhancing my life in any way, shape, or form. That is almost certainly a grand mistake. Enemies such as the Jaguar head, the shadow creature with an exposed heart based on a Matisse painting, the sky itself attacking are amazing. The monsters is a rotoscope lady saying, "I love you" at varying pitches. It's hard, like, I think it's hard for many developers to approach the deep, unbridled weirdness of French developers. I mean, we know I divine cybermancy. We've experienced that window into madness. I've played other stuff like there's a point and click based on a French comic. The point and click is terrible, but the game itself is just like gobsmackingly bizarre. And only part of that's from the thing. Have you seen the video? I have not, no. I will watch it sometime. Or I'll work up the gumption to actually get through Draken and see the stuff for myself. Beyond Good and Evil has some weird vibes too. Not that weird. You'd have to play Eric Chahi games though. I've heard you're very fond of another. So they say, Bulwark, so they say. Also, good evening, Manic, good evening, Deep Thought. Oh, Jesus, Endiv alert! Do you know why good-looking people are busier than average-looking people? I will tell you later, I'm very busy. Ah, that's... well played. Well played. Brutal Positive Fury actually sucks so bad, I'm not even really tempted to request as a joke. It would be dangerous. It would be dangerous to request again, because I'd probably just, like, low kick my way through the entire game again, only get stuffed by the final boss. It would be such a waste of time. Not that our time is particularly valuable tonight. We're here at the Now Playing. Most of these games we've seen, a few of them we haven't. So I don't know how much time is going to be taken up by requests tonight, but it might not be that much. We may actually get through this magazine pretty quick as it happens. You're not talking about Amerizone, are you? I've never played it. I think people like it okay. I'm not. Dropped my phone and somehow managed to type a whole paragraph of nonsense, but I picked it back up. Nice. Yeah, Dragon View we've already done a full playthrough of, so I'm not particularly inclined to jump back in something we've seen the entirety of, you know. Oh, French point and click based on comic book. No, I'm not talking about Amerizone. It's fuck. Hang on, I'll find it. It's in my, what would it be? Oh fuck. I think it starts with a T. It would be in my completed reviews. Hang on, I'm gonna figure this out. Wait, no, maybe start with an N. Nikapol, Secrets of the Immortals. That was it. That was it. This game is fucking wretched, but it is weird as hell. Amerizone's being given away on GOG and Steam. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? So it is. So it is. Well, now I own it. Yes, the original version. Of course, of course. Alan Ryan says we're now full Nintendo Power month on Uncharted Waters New Horizons still need to get played at some point. I actually refunded that request. I considered, because we're gonna have time tonight, I considered just finishing the magazine and spending the rest of the night doing New Horizons, and I just, upon reflection, realized I really don't want to. So there will be another opportunity for New Horizons in the future. So we will revisit that. But yeah, I'm taking a mulligan on that one for now. It's just I know it's gonna take a lot of effort to actually get into and like get anything out of. It's gonna take a time investment and also some understanding, experimenting with the systems, and I just don't feel like doing that tonight. I just don't. But eventually I will. I made an effort like a week ago or something. I actually downloaded the manual. I never do this, chat. You know I never do this because you make fun of me for it. I downloaded the manual for Uncharted Waters New Horizons and I read it. And that may have contributed to me not wanting to play it. That may have had a hand in this ultimate decision here. I did understand it, yes. I did understand it. And I want to make it clear, I like games like that. On PC, I am a big fan of the Sea Dogs games. I am a big fan of like Sid Meier's Pirates. The Port Royale games, actually, like they're more management sims, but they, you know, it's all based around the trading of goods on the high seas. I like like tall sail trading games. I do. I do. But yeah, I don't feel like it right now. What games aren't you a fan of? That's a good question. Sports games in general. Play those games? No. Generally, I am not a fan of sports games. I am not a fan of realistic shooters. I typically don't like military shooters or like first-person shooters like grounded in reality. Real crunchy simulations. Like really technical simulations I usually bounce off of. Visual novels, I know this is gonna break some people's hearts. Visual novels I'm still not real into. I have definitely played some good ones, but I don't tend to seek them out. I think that's everything that I'm particularly on the outs with. I think. Been more patient with several sports games during the power hours than I would be. I mean, if I gotta play, when I approach games in the power hours, I'm like, if I gotta play this, I gotta give it a try. Okay, request failed Vic. What do you think? Like, you know how the request system works. If I don't seek him out qualifies as not a fan, I'm not a fan of most games. But we're talking genres. I'm not talking specific discrete games. I'm talking about like genres. And those genres I just named are the ones that I don't really go out and look for. Everything else I will go genres too. Well, what do you play then? Don't say good games, I'll slap you. Stray Gods was fun, especially if you know your Greek mythology. Persona games, you hate those. I just have no interest in them. Bad games. Oh, there you go. Good evening, Eva. Good evening, Chaos. Also, Captain Horatio, Magellan Crunch. I did see you there. Good evening. Glad you're here. But yeah. The main thing though is I'm a very moody gamer. Like I like a lot of different games. I like a lot of different genres, but I gotta be in the mood for them. Like right now, I'm big on RPGs and like city builders. Those are the two things that I want to be playing the most right now. You know, I really enjoy, well, and also puzzle games, I guess, considering my current Picross addiction. You know, other stuff, you know, I like first-person shooters. I just don't have any interest in playing them right now. I like RTSs. I haven't felt the need to play any of those lately. Platformers, I've been playing that Ebenezer Scrooge game, but that was a little out of sorts for me. But yeah. Draken likes. Reach your favorite faction, Grim Dawn, the Outcast. Ah yes, the Outcast. I'm glad you're enjoying Grim Dawn. That's another one. I love ARPGs. ARPGs are one of my absolute favorite genres. I have no interest in playing them right now. I have Grim Dawn installed. I will jump right back on it when the mood takes me, but the mood has not taken me. So I am not gonna be playing ARPGs. Really minor thing, RetroArch has a text adventure core now, so text adventures with CRT shaders. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. I like for JRPGs and shmups rhythm games, so I can decide to just go back to the 3 or so hour play instead. Yeah. Anyway, chat. I think we can get into it. I think we can get going. This may not be a long night, but there will be a lot of reading involved. We do need to talk about these and the current state of Nintendo Power's now playing. Remember being entertained by Sucker for Love? I did. I enjoyed Sucker for Love a lot. I enjoyed the first Sucker for Love and the sequel in that definitely not but kind of sort of Japanese house. Like, that was cool. Those were really cool games. Again, not in the mood, so I haven't sought them out. Eventually, maybe I'll be interested in circling back around to them, but it hasn't happened yet. And the longer I stream, the more inclined I am to just stick to whatever mood I'm in. You've probably noticed that over the past couple months, but yeah, I've been kind of orbiting the genres of games that I'm interested in the moment, and being less concerned with like new releases or what people are demanding at the moment. Waiting for it to go on sale. Oh, it reminds me. I can tell Slay the Princess is something that I would really, really enjoy. Just haven't felt like doing that either. In general, there's a whole host of old Megami Tensei games I want remade. Gives Devil Survivor on a modern system. Those would be big projects, though. I don't know what kind of bandwidth they're working on with stuff like that, but yeah. Want to play Mouse when it comes out, the 1930s animation-themed FPS. Yeah, I've seen that. That does look pretty cool. There are some first-person shooters that I've been following that I would like to play eventually, but not anytime soon. Speaking of anytime soon, let's talk about the schedule real quick and then we'll get into it, chat. Tonight, of course, is the Power Hours, the final night of January 1995, one way or the other. Tomorrow night is nothing because I don't stream on Sundays. Don't ask me, because I'll never tell. Monday, we are back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, my RPG of choice at the moment. It is a democratic playthrough, so y'all will be determining whether or not we continue it into Tuesday and Wednesday and the great beyond. Power Hours will be back on Thursday and Saturday with February 1995. If I remember correctly, I mean, we'll see when we get to the end of the night. If I remember correctly, Mega Man X2 is the cover feature for that one. So if you've been looking forward to more Mega Man X, the next issue should have you covered. And then next Friday is going to be the March Community Night. I'm going to be playing a bevy of games that I own on Steam and have never played, which I'm very excited for. I am always looking for new excuses to dig unplayed stuff out of my backlog, and y'all have triggered my trap card on that. So, in fact, tomorrow I will probably spend some time getting all those games installed and making sure they actually run. Maybe. Or I might just not do my due diligence on it at all. I missed a chance to call X3 Mega Man Triple X. But yeah, let's talk about Now Playing, chat. The new and improved Now Playing. Power Hours aficionados have probably already noticed a couple innovations here. Games I own, have never played, couldn't be me, can't relate at all. You will not remember install the games. The Now Playing logo has been replaced with this Technicolor atrocity. Gone are the days of the charming little cartoony art things. The headers for these are, I mean, they look like fucking magic eye prints. They have garish new icons for Super NES and Game Boy games. And then they got a bunch of other icons too. They don't have the legend here, but I can tell you what a bunch of these are. They have, well, take a look at the Adventures of Batman and Robin. they have a person silhouette, a very ugly one, that indicates one player. You can see over on like Biker Mice from Mars or Brutal Paws of Fury, their 2-player icon is a blue person and a red person behind them. If it has password support, it has a password icon. If it has battery backed up memory, like Dragon View does right here, has a little green generic battery icon. And then Daffy Duck the Marvin Missions has a special icon for being Super Game Boy enhanced, which strangely enough, they didn't even really mention in the proper feature for it, but they will absolutely mention here in the Now Playing feature. So, boy, I can't wait to get out January 1995 so the visual design can go back to normal. God, I wish. God, I wish. But no, we live here now. We live here now in the beveled clip art future. A lot of words Ash is saying, I think he's saying these are all gonna be emotes. You're saying, who the fuck would even want these as emotes? Who would use that stupid battery emote? Okay, I know y'all would actually use the Super Game Boy enhanced icon just because that would set me off so bad. Like, not only does Nintendo Power not shut up about it, now chat won't shut up about it. If they have the shitty icon now, does that mean they want to pour sycophantic praise out of their holes? Nope. You are not safe. I've been away. Have you played Aero the Acrobat? I think we played Aero the Acrobat too. If you want to see it, feel free to request it. Look, folks, all of these are fair game. You are welcome to request whatever you want if you weren't around for it, if you didn't see it, or if you just want to see it again. Like, you are well within your rights to do that. You don't have to worry about whether or not it was played before. A large component of the Power Hours is suffering. So if you cause us to suffer, so much the better. It's thematic consistency. Battery logo, totally see you're used during. Good evening, Lord Crispin. Good to see you. All right, but let's talk about these in sequence. Starting with The Adventures of Batman and Robin from Konami. It's 16 megabits. I don't know why I still don't know why they bothered to mention the memory size. Like, who gives a fuck? Seriously. Put your fist into the face of crime. Okay, that's a good sentence. That is a good turn of phrase. Put your fist into the face of crime with Konami's latest and greatest, starring the dynamic duo. Adventures of Batman and Robin promises and delivers thrills, spills, and chills for action and comic hero fans. Konami's artists perform stunts as daring as that of the Caped Crusader himself and recreating the look of the syndicated animated series. If the first Super NES Batman game was similar to Final Fight, a scrolling fighter, this game is more of a side-scrolling adventure like Alien Cubed or the Super Star Wars. I would not compare this in any way to the Super Star Wars games. You can see just how involving Gotham is in this month's review. Publisher paid for the ROM and you're gonna hear about it? All right, positives. Excellent graphics, animation, sound that recreate the brooding menace of the TV show. Passwords, good play control, lots of toys for the boys, some great riddles, fun boss battles. Negatives, Robin's role is passive. Stages tend to not be long enough for a total challenge. Basic enemies change very little over the course of the game. Okay, all that sounds pretty fair to me. Aero the Acrobat 2 from Sunsoft. Sunsoft's Aero returns for more dive bombing action and a nod of approval. Negative, Robin is the bottom. Riddles. They might be talking about like the Riddler stage that actually takes place in the Minotaur's maze, which was a really, really cool episode. Never be sorry for that, Spice. The new improved Aero 2 takes off from where the first Aero ended, but the overall feeling of the game is much more balanced. Aero's unique ability still includes angled dive bombing, but the real thrill of the game comes from figuring out how to get through the huge levels, which seem to be filled with surprises. The fact that Aero 2 can surprise us after the original is a real plus. We cover Aero the Acrobat 2 this month in our new Take 2 feature for games you don't want to overlook. I will dispute that. Stage looks like it was based on If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Rich? Yeah. Good graphics and lots of variety in the gameplay, including snowboarding, challenging and fun, new moves, clear goals. Some of Aero's moves are still unusual, but patience pays off. Well, let's see if our patience will pay off, chat. Good evening, Shadows. Good to see you. Surprised we didn't summon you earlier. We were talking about you. Glad that Freedom Planet took the whole momentum platform while being able to boost around different angles. I did it mostly pretty well. Freedom Planet is like my favorite Sonic game. Like I enjoyed Freedom Planet more than pretty much any Sonic game I played. Except the Freedom Planet dev made a Sonic game, didn't they? I forget which one that was, but I really liked it. Oh, it's right there. It's right there, right there. It's, Sonic Buff 4, no, it's, Sonic Mania? It was either the Freedom Planet dev or somebody. Mania was somebody else. Okay. Okay. Whoever made Sonic Mania, they did a real good job with it. That was the only Sonic game I can think of offhand that I genuinely liked. But I still like Freedom Planet more. Sunsoft. Iguana Entertainment. That is a cool ass iguana. That horrifying clown in the background. This is the biggest, chunkiest menu I've ever seen for one of these games, and only has 2 options anyway. Sunsoft as opposed to Moonheart. Moonheart would be a really good name for a developer. Oh god, yeah, I remember this now. Oh Christ, okay. Yeah, I remember this now. Previously. No, I'm sorry, I'm not sitting through this again. There's an evil clown guy. You hope you can skip the intro. Good. All right. All right. There's him dive. Previously, who the fuck cares? Man was Christian Whitehead. You know, fan game wise for the retro engine, first fan engine to accurately recreate Genesis Sonic physics. Oh, he double jump. Okay, cool. Sorry, hang on. Something happened. Did you crash the game? I didn't crash the game. I didn't bump the table. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Nope, 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 not that. Okay. I've told y'all, like, my flash cart has kind of a tenuous connection to the system. So sometimes it just gives up. You know, I really should, if my cables are long enough, I should probably actually put this system on a different, like, I should put it on this back shelf here so there's no chance of me bumping it. That would be smart. All my other systems are perfectly stable, but yeah, the Super NT with this flash cart has a bit of trouble. Yeah! I think Freedom Plan is pretty good. Some of the physics can be a little squirrely and the plot goes a bit too edgy. The one thing I do not like about Freedom Plan is its plot. I think it's really, really fun. Like, I'm sticking to my guns on this. I do think Freedom Plan is more fun to play than any Sonic game that I've played. But the plot is... the plot's a lot. That was kind of cool. Chance! Chance for what, exactly? Ow. Oh, God. Plot is obnoxious like only a hyperactive 8-year-old can be. It's not that. It's just got some really poorly considered story beats. Like there is a entirely too long scene where your character gets tortured that feels just wildly out of place for the rest of the game. Freedom Plan felt too zoomed in. The sprites look great or too big for the speed they move at. Jazz Jackrabbit had the same issue back in the day. Of course it's time to relitigate the Freedom Planet torture scene. I'm sorry. You cannot put something like that in a game like that and not expect it to be talked to death. I'm sorry. When you make that bad of a decision, that's just what happens. What's up, Kutan-kun? Sonic got tortured in Sonic Forces. They were just trailblazers. Did the torture scene feature a lady character? Oh, of course it did. Absolutely. And in Sonic 06, the player got tortured. Act 1 completed. I got 90% of the food items. Yep, 30-minute girls sleepover and torture scene in the same 10-ish hour game is a choice. The writer's fetish? It's been a while, so... I don't remember exactly. Oh my God! That guy's pretty fucked up. Yeah, I feel like it might have actually been like a fetish thing. This is so slow. What's up, Fury? Best torture scene in Metal Gear Solid 1. Mash that button, no auto fire. He knows. Did Ryu's fetish to you just edgy? Okay. I mean, honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Best torture scene is in Gods Will Be Watching is more like a torture level. Gods Will Be Watching is such an interesting game. That's pretty cool. Aero does not control very well. Like, it is kind of a pain in the ass to turn him around. Like, sometimes he just doesn't want to. That is the villain, yeah. That is the main villain. I don't know what he's on about, but yeah. Death. Well, I'm not sure what exactly I want you to do there, then. If we go back the other way, it doesn't help. Oh, no! Okay, well, I got him. That's the important part. I don't know how you get up there. Ugh. Worst torture scene for is the demise of your sidekick and sleeping dogs. It was brutal, wasn't it? I fucking hate these guys. I am not a fan of those dudes. Give me that. Yeah. Oh, I'm out. Great. Wow, this stage has like so many checkpoints. Like, sometimes it'll throw you all the way to the next gear. Sometimes you gotta double jump to hit the next one. Kind of a pain. Don't love that. Ah! God, I hate these guys. Hey, I made it! Hot damn. Yeah! Game doesn't look that bad. Hard to tell without feeling controls. The controls are not great. Yeah, it's all right. Surprised you're improving at this game. If you make me play stuff over and over and over again, I will get better at it just out of necessity. And I mean, if it is redeemable, if it's not a terrible game at heart, then eventually that will show through. Playing all that Bubsy prepared him for this moment. God, those guys suck. What an obnoxious ass enemy. And these spider dudes are entirely without Gorm. Oh man. Can you like, oh, what? What the hell is this? Oh, it's full of health. Like, does it ever end? Does it run out of these? Apparently not, okay. Okay, oh fuck. Okay. Fuck. Why don't the bells ring? First Aero game have level design this blocky? No. No, the first Aero game had just like absolutely dog shit level design. Because remember the first Aero you had. Okay, that's pretty funny. The first Aero had oh wow, okay. Really shitty hit detection on that. Yeah, the first Aero had like level objectives. Like you had to. Okay, that's not easy. Fuck! Will that work every time? It won't, okay. It's different every time. Yeah, the first Aero had really shitty staged objectives that just made it miserable to play through. Yeah, them being insta-kill is a pretty big surprise too. Like, that's just rude. Has very little stage gimmicks aside actually making use of your speed. I don't think it really, it doesn't feel like this one's meant to be like a momentum platformer. Like the first one wasn't, and it feels more like you can go fast in this if you want. Oh, and now I can fly. I could fly, briefly. Oh, fuck. Yep. Once again, Shadows, I must remind you, not everything is meant to be Sonic. There are some things that may... Oh, no! There's one more! Well, shit. God, I really thought I was safe there. Jesus, there's so many checkpoints in this one. This is a big ass stage. Damn it. I hate that. Okay, that's fine. That's enough Aero. That's probably more Aero than anybody actually asked for. But yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Not nearly as offensive as the original Aero the Acrobat. That game was dog shit. That game was so bad. All right, let's talk about Animaniacs. Warner Brothers' maniacal trio frolics on video in this action-packed pack. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot must recover the script stolen by Pinky the Brain. They'll scurry all over the studio, avoiding Ralph the security guard and lots of traps. 24 script scenes to collect. You can finish without collecting them all. Good animation, a fast pace, good variety of stages. The passwords created from character images are very difficult to use. That is definitely not the negative I would have put there. Can't tell that now playing logo is amazing or awful. Yeah, that's because you came in after our like 10 minutes of complaining about the new aesthetic. They can't print as hard as balls are. They can! They do! They often make many, many allusions to how difficult a game is and how easy it is to become frustrated in it. And they are shirking their responsibility on this Animaniacs cart by not mentioning that, saying the passwords are difficult to use. Fuck you! It's character icons. What the hell, man? Biker mice from Mars, interplanetary vermin race for glory and cheese, thanks to Konami. You don't have, take it from me, you don't have to thank Konami for anything. Not since rock and roll racing have so many nutty characters gathered on a racetrack to trash each other. The cartoon biker mice appear in this overhead perspective racer. Armed with forward shots and boosters, 2 players can rock and ride over courses filled with obstacles and jumps. Fun characters, 2-player option, rockin' soundtrack, Passwords for 1 and 2-player modes, practice option. Passwords for 2-player mode, that's kind of cool. Some pretty short courses, bike stops when you need to take your finger off the accelerator button to launch rockets, which slows things down considerably. Don't take your finger off to launch rockets, idiot. You don't have to. All right, let's see, we did that. Let us biker some mice. Wheel of Nintendo is brought to you by the Super Game Boy. Today's moral is try before you buy. Sort of hope fans in the chat was a game with an amazingly noxious password system. Biker mice from Mars, there we go. Brentwood Television Funnies. Diddly doo. Diddly 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 doo. Let's rock and ride! Let's rock and ride! Alright, so let's see. Last time I played as Throttle. Vinny's the one who says nobody is faster than me when he has literally the lowest speed in the game. Manic, I still appreciate you pointing that out because the irony of it is so delicious. I'll be Moto this time. Meow, 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 meow. Person love going fucking insane with their arms, killing you. Go! Race, yes! Racing in Square Town. Go! So I don't really want to be mean about this one, but it really is just kind of less good rock and roll racing. I certainly wouldn't call it a bad game or anything, but that is absolutely all you're getting. Also, this one's a good example of what I was talking about, where Nintendo Power would actually tell you, like, games are hard. In their Take-Two review of this, they go to great pains to warn people that You got a pretty good chance of getting frustrated at this one. Unless you, like, really learn the courses. I know Rock and Roll Racing does have Martian biker mice. Yeah, but what does that mean, even? Like, this is, to me, this is just another one of those games where, like, the theme is just visuals only. Like, I wasn't a Biker Mice from Mars kid, but, like, I don't feel like this is capturing any particular, like, particularly unique attitude or aesthetic, you know? Like, Rock and Roll Racing has a shitload of personality. Like, it is just dripping with personality. This one, despite having, like, a much more Mondo theme, this one really does feel a lot more generic to me. Anyway, I got some money. I can buy better tires. And we'll do that. And I'll race. Mid-Sea Island. What the fuck was that? Biker Mice from Mars is 3 mice being survivors of massive invasion and coming to Earth because the leader of the invasion is holding up here. It has nothing to do with this. Yeah, I don't know. Did Konami just really want to do their own version of Rock and Roll Racing and manage to score this particular IP at the same time and mash them together? Yep, can't keys it a rubber banding. Maybe it could have used a little rubber banding, because Jesus. Can't find much on this game aside from the PAL region version having Snickers product placement. It's pretty funny. I mean, yeah, I imagine this was just not a very impactful game. It's kind of a second-rate version of a more popular game using a pretty niche IP. Oh, I don't have enough for an engine upgrade. That's what I really wanted. I wanted to see if I could make myself, like, significantly faster. How much for the... I can buy even bigger tires. Why the hell not? Alright, one more race. Whoa! The maze. That's just a square, man! Okay, I guess there's some traps and shit in here. Yeah, I wouldn't really call this one a maze. They didn't say it was a good maze. It's as much of a maze as that cultist hideout was in Wrath of the Righteous. Chat, I'm a big fan of mazes. You probably know this. But I love mazes, and I'm quite critical of bad ones. Like, don't call something a maze in my presence if it's not a solid maze, all right? I'll take you to task. Also, this whole, like, Mario Kart deal where every time you cross the finish line, you get a new random item sucks. Because almost every time is just bonus money. Like, I know there's some much more interesting and powerful ones. Like, even just getting nitrous would be fun, but I guess I'm so far out in front. Yeah, I guess I'm so far out in front, they just won't give me anything else. The curse of being too good, chat. Less 20 some old mazes and more 20 disappointing mazes. Turning left at every turn, it feels like we're going in circles. Okay, I still can't upgrade my engine. I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough. It's just... Chat, it's not up to standards. That's the problem. Okay, hang on a sec. I need to reset my monitor real quick. They're Baphomet cultists. Baphomet is the demon lord venerated by Minotaurus. Is probably just branding. Hang on. Oh, no, wait. Everything was fine, chat. Everything was fine. How far did I misread password as piss turd? Why do I got that AVG and brain rot? Why do you? How does that happen? Alright, Brutal Paws of Fury from Game Tech. Game Tech's fuzzy fighter is more than just another hairy face. Brutal Paws of Fury pokes fun at the serious nature of many tournament fighter games while providing a unique experience in its own right. What sets this fighter apart is that players learn new moves, they progress in the Dalai Lama's Tournament of Forest Champions. Unlike Clay Fighter and Ranma 1/2, both of which make use of funny characters and moves to provide an alternative fighting experience, Brutal changes the rules of the game itself. Learning move. Okay, one of the positives that they listed is that you learn moves in this. I think that can pretty unanimously be seen as a negative. If you can't even have special moves in this game until you beat a certain number of enemies, like, that was not a clever innovation for the fighting game market. Learning moves and good graphics. Minus play control and animation is a bit slow. Some moves are almost impossible. I probably would have said something about the AI in it, but maybe they didn't play it that much. I don't know. Now somebody can rework the password icon to read piss turd. That'd be a worthwhile channel. You don't have to do that. Nobody has to do that. Keep in mind. Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. Daffy Duck straps on a jetpack and blasts off for Mars. Instant Martians, other cosmic cartoons threaten the Earth in the 4-stage side-scroller from Sunsoft. Marvin the Martian's aiming is P-38. Space Modulator the Wrong Way. The game theme is based on the classic Looney Tunes episode, while the play is similar to games like Tasmanian Speedy Gonzales for Game Boy. Graphics make good use of the Super Game Boy. Passwords, good play control, fairly standard side-scrolling action, not very difficult. Yeah. Took like 3 fights to learn one move a third of the way through. Yeah. If you mix and match different move lists from your opponents, that could be a cool idea. That would be, yeah, that would definitely be more interesting if it was like a Mega Man thing, where you started with a full move set, and then every enemy, like every opponent you beat, you could choose to take one of their moves to customize your own move set. But no, the way Paws of Fury does it is just awful. It is pointless. Dragon View from Kemco. Kemco puts a new spin on action RPGs with its journey through a magical land. Dragon View combines 3D overworld with side view battle and town scenes in which your hero character moves in 3 dimensions. The story concerns Alex, a young sword master who must challenge underworld powers to restore the ancient balance. Although parts of the game may remind players of Draken, this game is far superior in every respect. Lots of action and adventure, unique 3D side-scrolling battles, cinema cutscenes. I think this might be the first instance of cutscene in Nintendo Power. Tell the story from many perspectives, long and involving. Moving around the 3D overworld becomes tedious. The game requires a lot of experience building, which slows things down. I wouldn't necessarily argue those, but I don't think they drag the game down so much, really. Anyway, it was requested that we take a look through the intro to Dragon View to remind ourselves of what the epic story hinges on. So let's do that real quick. Oh, that's funny. In my archive, which is arranged in alphabetical order, Dragon View and Draken are separated by a single game. There is only one game that falls in between them. Well, it's a Super NES game, and if you have a list in alphabetical order, what would come between Dragon View and Draken? Give up? Drag racing? Drag racer? Dragon's Lair. So that's Alex and Lady Friend. It's for you. Thank you, I'll keep it forever. The nightmare blood rotation of dragon games. Yep, Alex and girl. Oh, you weren't paying attention to the antagonistic clouds, were you? You would know you are screwed. But now it's too late. That's some lovingly rendered lightning. Singing Ghosts and Goblins. This is new game. Namers, fine, I don't give a shit. We just wanted to see the intro. Gnomish. Took us 9 hours and 11 minutes to beat the game. How about that? Ha hoo ha. Haha, good! Damn exclaims. That's 10,000 sword thrusts and in record time, too. Well, well, aren't you energetic this morning? He jibes. What's got you in such a good mood? You just smile, raising your eyebrows. Look at you, grinning like an idiot, damn chuckles, since you're in such a good mood. How about 30,000 more? Your jaw drops and your smile fades. Surely you jest. Damn laughs heartily. Haha, gotcha! And don't call me Shirley. Suddenly, Katerina runs up to you. Guys, she pants. Have you seen Grandfather? Master Kunos, you ask? Not recently, why? This morning he went to Arsenal, but he hasn't returned yet, she replies. He should have been back by now, and I'm worried. I'm sure he can look after himself, you say, comforting her. But I'll check on him just to be sure. Damn snorts, you just want an excuse to get out of your workout. Katerina flares a bit at that. Come off it, damn, you know Alex isn't like that. She bats her eyes at you adoringly. Thanks, Alex, it'll make me feel better to know Grandpa's okay. As you leave, Katerina suddenly calls after you. Oh, Alex! Here's the map to the arsenal. You may need it. The Hujia map. Do be careful, Alex. There seem to be more demons around than usual. Forgot how everything sounds like gunshots in this. Master, you gasp. What happened? Master Kunos tries to rise, but ooh. I never thought I'd get whipped by a wizard. I must be getting old. As if suddenly remembering, he says, I'll be all right, but Katerina's in danger. Hurry back to Rhysus and stop Argos. Who's Argos, you ask? No time. Go now. Yes, Master. Help! You hear Katerina yell, put me down! Alex, help me! Fear tenses in your gut as you dash across a deserted street and cry out a challenge. Argos, have you the courage to face a warrior? He's like, fuck nah. Or cowardly attacks on the helpless all you can muster. Release the girl. Argos turns his fearsome visage towards you. A voice like the growl of 1,000 demons assaults your ears. A feisty young morsel, are you, eh? Stay back, I shall only warn you once. Bracing yourself to strike, you swear between clenched teeth. And I, too, warn only once. Today, you die, wizard. And then he just smacks you on the forehead like a naughty puppy. You charge, but Argos repels your attack as if you were only a pesky gnat. Again, Argos' evil voice reverberates within your head. You are fortunate, whelp, that I am expected at Kyr Temple. You do not die this day, but we will meet again. You prepare to renew your attack. First, you must get by me, for this town has only one gate. Argos laughs cruelly. Sorry, brave warrior, but we shall leave now, and your puny gate will not bar my passage. Ha 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 ha! With that, Argos and Katerina vanish! Alex! Katerina's screams echo through the deserted streets, leaving you alone. No! Master Kunos hobbles over to where you have collapsed in despair. Huff puff. Yeah, dude, I'm a wizard. Teleport. Alex, where's Argos? I failed you, Master. I sucked shit. Sadly, you answer your master's question. Oh, Master, I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop him. Kunos sighs, I see. Do not blame yourself, Alex. You did your best. Argos is strong in the evil ways. That is. Wait, what is this? Kunos spies something on the ground. Isn't this the pendant you gave Katerina? You jump up as Kunos hands you the pendant. Katerina. I won't just stay here and let her be taken from me. I'll save her, Master, I swear it. Your oath declared, all else means nothing. You rush from town. But Kunos calls out to you. Wait, Alex. Hobble, hobble, hobble. In a commanding tone that brings you out of your blind rage, Kunos speaks. These are no back alley thugs or weakling monsters you face. No, indeed, you shall face beings of great power and vicious evil demons. When my friend and Neil left Katerina in my care, I knew that one day I could no longer protect her. But I'll not pass those duties to a hot-headed, overeager fool. Now listen up! Take this jade and go to Hujia. Buy equipment you may need. Check back with me occasionally. I may be able to help. Go carefully and use your brain as well as your brawn. Katarina's life rests in your hands. When you are ready, follow the map northeast across Mount Gallus. Okay, bye. Good-natured smile is gone from Dam's face. I heard Katarina's screams. What happened? He explained hurriedly. Katarina has been kidnapped, he says, shocked. That's horrible. Yep, bye. Here, Katarina, think of Afterfall Insanity. That game was so fucking funny. That game was an all-timer. Whee! It was so nice of them to take this aspect of Draken and make an actual game out of it. Interesting to me is very few of the staff who worked on this ever did an RPG before or after this game was made. That is surprising. I mean, maybe it didn't do well commercially or whatever, but like, I think it's pretty solid. I actually rather enjoy this one. Yeah, you actually can't drown in this one. More's the pity. Take the cool 3D map and just redo everything else from scratch? Yeah, exactly. So much the better. But yeah, I rather enjoyed playing through this, chat. For anyone who wasn't around for it, I did stream a full playthrough of this game. It's on our YouTube channel. And it was a perfectly cromulent time. It was honestly solid. Chris says a Draken scene and immediately want to drown yourself in a lake when playing. True enough. True enough. Yeah, it's got some... Oh, that's a monster. Oh, right. You go to, like, the miasma zone to fight monsters. Forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, there's some parts of it that are a little confusing. There is some grinding for levels, I think. Just to keep up with the difficulty of enemies, but it was solid. It was solid. I was okay with it. Thank you for playing this game. I legit love it, and I think the narration style is so fun. I was really enjoying reading it. It's one of those that's like, it's so full of itself, like it's really, really fun to read it out. So yeah. Alrighty. Does lack in laser shooting panther heads, and we're all the richer for it. Alright. A lot of the staff did work on Kid Clown, though, funny enough. Kid Clown and Crazy Chase, also from Kemco. Kid Clown capers through 5 levels of pratfalls, blunders, and slapstick. Features a unique play perspective. Kid Clown stumbling downhill toward the player. You'll have to outrun enemies, leap over traps, and collect cards by suit to complete each stage. Unusual but excellent graphics. Fun animation, although it slows things down. Extra bonus areas and a bonus air hockey game. However, you can only scroll forward, which means if you miss an item, you can't go back for it and you'll probably have to start this stage over. I totally agree with all these points. Kid Clown and Crazy Chase is solid. It is beautiful. The animation is really fun. It's like playing through a cartoon. But the fact that you have to get all 4 of those fucking cards and you can't go back for them if you miss them really sucks. Can be charming when narrative plays things straight in an interesting way. Dragon Quest VIII had that feel too. Oh! Stage select, cool, okay. Let's see here. Oh, I do have both. Okay, this might be a little tricky. I'll try it. Gotta get my second controller out here. What are you... No. What are you doing? Alright, hang on a sec. Eleanor. Oh, this kind of sucks. Well, we've come this far. I might as well give it a try. I don't know that I can actually do this, but because it requires two controllers. You have to hold the L and R buttons on both of them and hit the face button on both of them, which is going to be a real pain in the ass to try and do. Not even sure how to arrange my fingers for this. I can't get it to work. I'm with my great dexterity, I can mash all those buttons, but it's not actually working, so. Ah, well. All right, anyway. Let's see. All right, Lemmings 2, the Tribes from Signosis. They're heading for the edge. Unless you can stop them, Lemmings 2 has all new puzzles and more. Lemmings returned to the Super NES with 120 all new puzzles and tons of new Lemming skills to get you through traps and obstacles. Very challenging 50 new Lemming skills. Overworld map lets you try new areas at any time. However, more difficult to learn than the first game. Yeah, the practice mode does include the proper Lemming skills for a given area. Ooh, that's a huge oversight. Use of the regular controller rather than the mouse is suggested. That's interesting. Nintendo Power actually recommends using the controller instead of the mouse. Practice mode allows... Oh, okay. So the practice mode allows you to pick any 8 skills, not necessarily the ones you might need for that level. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very... I mean, it sounds like a fun bonus mode, like a sandbox mode, but it doesn't sound like a proper practice mode. It doesn't sound like what you need from a practice mode. But yeah, The Lion King. Simba grows into the King of Beasts and Virgin's wonderful action game based on Disney's animated movie. Disney and Virgin Interactive collaborated to create one of the best action games of the season. Game follows Simba from cubhood to his kingship as an adult lion. Stages include some very creative perspective that add greatly to the gameplay and probably make this a better game than last year's Aladdin. No. No. See the many sides of the Lion King and learn what it takes to become the Blop, biggest lion on the plane. Great graphics created by Disney animators, creative stages, excellent sound, including music from the movie. Minuses: possibly too challenging for young players who might be attracted to the game's themes and characters. Some moves are incredibly difficult to make. Yes! Yes, both of those things are very true. Possibly? Possibly? Madden 95, classic football, I don't give a shit. Good use of Super Game Boy features, lots of teams, easy to control. The action is a bit simple. Teams are either very strong or very weak. I feel the need to point out they didn't put the Super Game Boy icon on this one. Drink. I play Madden 95 Super Game Boy if I can just play on SNES. Action is a bit simple. Teams are either very strong or very weak. No, that's football. Metal Morph from FCI, a mission to the far side of the galaxy with multiple modes of interstellar play. You are the morphing agent who is sent to the other side to make peace with the aliens there, but you find yourself fighting to escape. Metal Morph combines side-scrolling action with 3D space combat. In side-scrolling stages, your character can run, jump, shoot, and melt into a pool of liquid like the T-2000? That's 1,000 too many. Space combat takes place at high speed and a forward-scrolling flight path similar to that in Star Fox, although sprite graphics are used. All that sounds really good to me, honestly. In all, you have to visit 5 planets in your quest to reconstruct your ship and slip back through the hypergate to Earth. Positives: a fun sci-fi idea and good variety in gameplay, fast pace. Minuses: too easy in the flight areas and too difficult due to play control in some of the side-scrolling areas. Uh-oh. That bodes not well. Well, let's see for ourselves, chat. How can we know unless we find out for ourselves? Not only did the writer admit they'd never fucking watched T2, so did the editor. Metal... Chat, there are 4 games in the Western SNES library that start with metal. Can you name them all? We have one right here. Bold assumption there was an editor. We have played all 3 of the other ones on this channel before. Metal Warriors. None of them are Metal Gear. None of them are Metal Slug. Not Metal Max. Metal Combat. Yeah. Metal Morph, Metal Warriors, Metal Combat. One more. Yay, I made it! Hey, Lojai, what's going on? Forgot the other one. The other one was that, like, Gundam strategy game that was played on like an isometric map where you managed a base and you launched missiles and mobile suits at another base. Metal Marines, yeah. I love Trivia Night. I didn't like that. Origin FCI present Metal Morph. The year is 2214 or 19. I can't read that. As the Metal Morph Metallion, you are an ambassador to the galaxy known as Other Side. Earth has created a temporal displacement field known as a hypergate, which now links the 2 galaxies. The chat is now deaf. That is some good ass sprite art there, right there. Your living metal body and your ship are made of the only substance that can survive a journey through the hypergate. If your mission to peace should fail, you must protect your metal morph technology at all costs. Initiating. I know the quality of the art is contrary to its gameplay in Western times. All systems active, hyperdrive engaged. Okay, bye. I come in heavily armed piece. Whoa! That was a pre-rendered cutscene. A very simple one, but damn. You fly towards the rendezvous planet. A very bulk. That's an asteroid, dude. Alien ambassadors await your arrival. Oh, they just shoot you right in the face. Wow, there really are 5 lights. You begin to recover from your surprise attack and find you're in an alien test laboratory. Realizing that tests on your body have already begun, you quickly decide that escape is the only option. The negotiations were short. Blurp. Oh my god, this is the menu. Holy shit. Dude. This is the menu. This guy's about to fucking execute this dude. Oh my god. Dr. Kano Manhattan. Find the Morph pod. Alright. We look really fucked up. Oh dear. Oh, this could be bad. Okay, so I have a turn to goo button. Oh lord.
Shield.
Okay, good. I'm gonna need that, I think. Heat seeker rounds. Whoa, that's neat. No! Oh, come on, man!
Continue. Continue. Morph pod.
Okay, so that opened the exit door. Wherever the exit door is. Oh god, oh Jesus, oh fuck. Whoa! 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 I don't know if you're allowed to get up there. Oh, you are. Okay, cool. Is that the exit door?
Continue.
Cool, okay. That wasn't an exit door, that was a Bubsy door. I did it! Ooh, I did it! I did it, I did it, I did it. What was that? Press select. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Shield.
It moves so weird. Like, comparing this to Star Fox was not an appropriate thing to do. His signature ability seems to do practically nothing, as I'm not even used in the second stage. Oh, okay. Okay, like, it moves so wrong. It doesn't make any goddamn sense the way it moves. Compared to gym power instead. Damn it! Like, this is a mess. I can't do any more of this. I can't do any more of that. Like, it was starting to make me feel kind of gross the way it was moving. Man, I really wanted to like that. I really wanted to like that. Like, the setup was just chef's kiss. But, like, the platforming sucks and the flying sucks. So, the actual game parts suck. See why NP didn't get that feature? Yeah. I'd be like, where's the background layer button on my emulator? Sprites move and dance with my eyes like an eye floater would. Yeah, exactly. Nothing moves like in accordance with what's going on in the background. It's crazy. Oh, Metal Morph, why? You had such potential. I just want that menu screen, man. I love that menu screen. NBA Jam on Game Boy. You can take NBA Jam on the road for soaring and scoring action. Good action, complete features, secret codes. Doesn't make use of Super Game Boy features. Annoying music, no two-player option. They actually dinged NBA Jam for having music. Given this is a Wing Commander company, I feel like they have no excuse to fuck up scaling sprite-based flight sections as bad. I tell you, the Western Dev plus good art thing is just from being spurned so many times. Yeah, Western Dev plus good art equals bad game. Pitfall, the goddamned mind adventure. Pitfall Harry returns for mystery and adventure, one of the most sophisticated action games ever. Activision kept this game in the works until they got it right. Right. Pitfall the Mind Adventure follows Pitfall Harry through a jungle world where danger lurks behind every fern. Stages include temples, jungles, waterfalls, and mines. The animation graphics are reminiscent of Aladdin and the Lion King. Journey to the Yucatan with Harry in this month's review. Excellent graphics and sound, varied stages with a good balance between fighting and solving action puzzles. Fun! However, poor hit detection can affect movement, fighting, and collecting items in particular areas. You can say that again. Sophisticated, what do you hold the controller with your pinky extended? Yes! Dave holds his pinky out with drinks too, yeah. I feel the pain in how you said fun. God. Like, Pitfall the Mind Adventure frustrates me on two levels. One, like, it hurts, it happens all the time, but it really hurts whenever you have a game with like fantastic presentation and just shitty gameplay. Like, I genuinely feel bad for the developers because clearly a lot of effort and love went into making the game, but like into making the visuals of the game and not into making a fun game. And that's compounded by Pitfall the Mayan Adventure because this game was fucking everywhere. This game was huge. It was on every system. It was marketed in every piece of media everywhere. Like, it is unbelievable how hard they pushed this game, and it still sucked. So just a lot of wasted potential there. Seeing ads for it every few pages in Archie Sonic for like 3 years, yeah. A lot of style over substance in games of this era. More like shitfall. All right, moving on to Robo Trek from Enix. Fantasy role-playing steps in the future with Enix's innovative Robo Trek. RPG fans have a treat in store with this unique adventure that features robots as well as a more traditional cast of weird creatures and evil plots. Travel by boat, airship, and eventually venture to different planets, spoiler alert, by spaceship. Transformations allow your character to go to places you couldn't reach otherwise. Power plunge in the epic with an in-depth review this month. Big and involving cool items and powers. On the other hand, overall graphics look simple, although enemies and weapons look pretty cool. Poor English translation detracts from the game. Were game sensibilities different back then? I watched this one retro streamer who's big into getting the high score and score pickups even in shitty games. What do you mean game sensibilities? I mean, the easy answer is yes. You had fewer games going around. There were fewer games on the market. A lot of modern UX and game balance concepts hadn't been pioneered. So people in the 90s definitely had different expectations of games, And speaking specifically about high score and score pickups, I mean, we kind of watched in real time as the market transitioned from like more arcadey score attack style games to games with discrete endings. Like we watched that happen in Nintendo Power over like between like 92 and 93. So I would say even now in the mid 90s, like you still like it was still standard for games to include a score, I think I wanted to say like Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island was like the first Super Mario game to not track your score, but actually I think Super Mario Land 2 didn't track your score, just coins. Just wondering these bedroom programmers and wondering if they liked what they made in games like it. I think the market as a whole was still doing a lot of pioneering in this era, A lot of programmers were just seeing what they could accomplish, either on their own or with whatever budgets they were handed. Oh, I think we ran out of music. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe this one? Yeah, we'll take this. So yeah, like the sensibilities, the sensibilities that govern the creation and the playing of games were definitely different in the 90s. To answer your question in a rather long-winded way. Trying to put in perspective why these sorts of things such as games sucking so much in contrast to Japanese games. Well, okay. Don't get it twisted. There were plenty of shitty Japanese games too. The difference is not all Japanese games were brought over to the Western market for us to experience. In general, I would say Japanese games were vetted more carefully because the publisher had to invest in localizing and licensing it overseas. Exactly. If it was a shitty Japanese game, why would they port it? And we certainly got a couple, but because of that, it seems like the overall quality of Japanese games is higher than Western games, when that absolutely is not the case. We're just not playing the shitty Japanese ones because they didn't make it over here. There was no vetting process for English games. Got it. I mean, if you made a game in America, you put it out. If you made a game in Japan, you put it out. But you didn't necessarily send it overseas unless it did well enough to warrant it, you know? Yeah, those pachinko games, for example. Oh God, yeah. The absolute glut of bargain basement garbage pachinko games. Yeah, we were at least spared that. How many pachinko games were you spared from playing? Dozens. Literally dozens. Coconuts. All right, Samurai Showdown from Takara. Samurai Swordplay is recreated from the hit arcade game in this giant 32-bit megabit monster pack. So, they didn't feature this. I hope they're gonna pick it up in... Wait. Did Samurai Showdown get featured in one of the 94 issues? Or did they not get to it? Because it occurs to me that they featured... Am I losing my mind? No, last issue, they had Game Boy Samurai Showdown. Huh. Weird. Don't really understand the obsession with pachinko, whatever. Slots. It's the Japanese version of slots. Everything that keeps people, like, hooked on, addicted to, and obsessed with slots, pachinko is the exact same principle. Samurai Showdown made its mark with its tournament fighting style play and great animation. This distinctly Japanese game features traditional Japanese instruments in the soundtrack and fun victory messages insulting the loser. The coolest part of Showdown is the weapons. The dozen fighters are armed with swords and other weapons. The gore factor is less than Mortal Kombat 2 by far. There are plenty of special moves and the characters have lots of personality. Like most tournament fighters, Samurai Showdown is best played as a two-player game. In the one-player game, you can usually defeat opponents by repeating one of your special moves or keeping them away from their weapons. 8 levels of difficulty, surround sound, excellent animation, a fighter with a difference. No close-up fights as in the original. This one-player game isn't all that challenging. No close-up fights as in the original. The original? What the hell are they talking about? Pachinko is their way around gambling laws. Not pachinko specifically, but the whole ball system lends itself to that. You go into pachinko parlor, you put down your money, you get a bucket of balls. At least this is traditionally how it worked. You sit down in a machine, you load the balls in, and ideally, you walk out of there with more balls than you went in with. You don't take the balls back to the original counter, though. You take it to this shady little window down the street, and you exchange the balls there for some yeah, Eva explained it. They'll exchange it for some little knick-knack. You take the knick-knack to another exchange place, and they will exchange it for a certain amount of money. So it's gambling with extra steps. Pachinko itself, the nature of pachinko helps with the obfuscation, but honestly, they could have done the same thing with slot machines. And in fact, I bet a lot of game centers do. id Software, LucasArts, Maxis, Apogee, and 3D Realms Microprose are doing stuff primarily on MS-DOS. Sometimes their games had decent, even great SNES ports, wouldn't exactly call the lead platform for everything. That is true, yeah. That is true. I think they had, I would imagine they had more freedom on PC and also didn't have to pay licensing fees. Pachi slots are a thing. Yeah, they've definitely found a middle ground in them. If I were to buy BBs and try to bond them off with a Yakuza break, yes, they would. Yeah. And you gotta understand, a pachinko jackpot is like a slot jackpot. You're getting like thousands of balls. You're carrying around like buckets of these things. I would assume at this point it's all done by account now. Like all gambling is done on cards with like virtual tokens and stuff. So I would assume that most pachinko parlors now just like you have a membership card and swipe it to put money on it and swipe to play your game or something. Where I was living, there's a pachinko parlor on the east and west exits to your station. There is Dayron. There is Dayron. Thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate that. I don't think there is anywhere you can go in Japan that is more than like a 10-15 minute walk from a pachinko parlor. Like, pachinko parlors are fucking everywhere. They are huge business. Absolutely huge business. And if you like going to Las Vegas recently and walking through the casino floors and seeing how all the table games have basically been dumpstered in favor of like video slots, I get it. I understand it. People just want a loud, shiny machine to shovel money into in the hopes of maybe somehow getting even more money out of it. You can hear the fucking things you're even in the general vicinity of the building. God, yeah, no kidding. What's really funny, the modern pachinko parlors are really well sound insulated, but whenever somebody walks in or out, like, it's like a sonic explosion through the doors. They are so fucking loud inside. They're all branded, which was like Konami went back into it. Konami never left. Like, pachinko and pachi slots were always a huge part of Konami's portfolio. Like, they were always in deep with that shit. All right. Well, we are gonna do SamSho, but I owe some people some Lemmings. I shouldn't be listening to this. It's gonna make me want to do Doom. I'm never too far away from wanting to just stream some like Doom wads or something. You thought we'd get through this issue tonight? There's one page left, Manic. Come on. I remember we walked into one, check it out. It was so incredibly loud we didn't stay long. I went to the EVA Museum. There was the Evangelion pachinko machine on display. I remember a series, like an actual series of like Fist of the North Star pachinko machines. Yeah, this is the, like the now playing is always the end. Once we're done with now playing, that's it. Because the only thing after this is Pack Watch, and I don't allow requests from that. So, what have I done? I don't want to do beach. Hey, wait. I don't want to do beach. This is the North Star pachinko. You're already deaf. Map. That's what we need. Map. Egyptian, medieval, classic, circus, Highland, polar, space, cave lem. All right, I want to try two things. I'm gonna start with space, but I want to check out space and classic. Hit the spacebar. Jumper, jetpack, runner, filler, mortar, platformer, diver, and super lem. I'm sorry, what's going on here? All right, where's the exit? Is it just a Shadowland option? Didn't we try that one last time? I'm sorry, do you even need to... Obviously I need to do something, but like... But what? Oh, we're gonna get stuck over here, that's all. Oh, I think I see what we gotta do about this. Let's super lem somebody. Okay, perfect. That's what I needed. Then go over here. And then I think we can probably mortar out the bottom of this. Is gonna be my guess. I do love that. All right, hopefully whatever this is down here doesn't kill them. Okay, now we're good. Super Lem will try to catch your cursor, so it's like a guided missile. Oh, really? Okay. Oh my god, that's really cool. And somehow I did not kill that guy. Shocking. Runner. I love the way they float off into space. It's so funny. Some of these are so dumb. Diver. Thud. The Alien 3 Jesus pose is the best. Why don't we have a Lemmings yippee sound? Because nobody's posted in Discord. What's the next one? Perpetual motion. Magna boots, exploder, jumper, platformer, and filler. Magna boots? Okay, what is this one? Oh, we gotta go down. Okay. Anyone else give up on solving the problem puzzles as a kid and just try to kill them in weird ways? Okay, so my assumption is I probably need to Magna boot. Wow, okay. Yeah, that'll corral these guys. Well, this guy Magna boots his way elsewhere. Man, they put a lot of effort into all these special animations for these guys. So I guess we can use the jumper to... Let's see. Or not. He's just magna booted forever, I guess. Wow, they even have a diagonal animation for that. That's crazy. How do I get him to stop doing this? Also, if I tell him to be a filler, will he fill like upside down? Because that'd be really funny. No, I can't tell him to do anything else. Oh, he's got it. Okay, he's got to be on flat ground for that. All right. And now he's joined the masses. All right, well, this guy's dead. Whee! Ah. All right, well, I fucked this one up. It's so cool they air combo themselves in this. All right, I want to check out the classic set real quick. Climber, floater, exploder, blocker, builder, budget. Yep, the traditional. Do you remember? Do you remember? Yes, I do. Probably so they can still keep all the skills in the game. In the PC version, you start with 60 lemmings over 40. Oh god, you can just do whatever you want here, huh? Dig 'em. Chop. 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 Watching bashers cleave their way through rock is always really satisfying to me, I think. Let's see if we can build our way out of here. No, other way. There we go. Shrug. Keep going. I always like when you get enough lemmings that they form like a flow. There's like a sea of them. It's kind of a shame that this one tops out at 40. Like, I love that you can get up to 100 in the original. Lemons 2. Yippee, 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 yippee. Yippee, 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 yippee. Notice in Lemons 2, you don't control the release rate anymore. I did, yeah. I did notice that. Mr. Lemmy lives next door. I was terrible at aiming the builder lemmings. Yeah. The builder lemmings are a real pain in the ass to get right. In fact, I think this one's dependent on that. Because I think what we're gonna do, I think is dependent on getting mining and building at the right angle. And I may very well fuck this up. Do kind of miss the original music. I do too. I don't think Lemmings 2 is a bad game, certainly, but it doesn't have the same magic for me that Lemmings 1 does. I really don't think what Lemmings needed was more powers. I think it just needed more levels, really. Like, I feel like this set of 8 abilities covers, like, can really cover just about any situation. I feel like for creative developers, you wouldn't ever really run out of stuff to do with these powers. Oh, look at the game before I rewatch Psychedelic Eyeballs LP of the PC version of this game. Okay, I do want to kind of try to fix this. Like, I don't want to bash straight across because they might bash through the bottom of the bridge here. Okay, I think that was actually what I needed him to do. Oh no! Oh no, that just kind of screwed us. The only possible way out of here now is if they build in the correct direction from here. Which they did, actually. Yep, lost the coin flip. Oh no! It's still not close enough! Shit. Saved it. Yeah, they only give you one basher for this one. So if you beef it, you lose. But I was able to salvage it with some desperation building. Yeah, I get what they did. The first level, the first of the classic levels, they give you 20 of each power just so you can experiment with them. But then after that, they start limiting it. So you gotta figure out what the fuck to do. Game needs a modifier key for targeted lemming moving left, right. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely would have benefited from that. All right, one more. I think after Lemmings and No More Lemmings, they wanted to do something new. Understandable. I don't blame them for that, but, you know. All right, so they give you 4 of everything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they give you 4 bashers, but they give you 7 surfaces you need to get past, so. Oh wait, I'm over on this side. Ha 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 ha. I knew that. Okay, I think what we'll do here is we'll make a climber. This is a Tetris theme, yes, level, yes. Okay, I got an idea. Let's make this guy an athlete. Psych did also say Elf Classic was one of the hardest tribes. They expected players to know all the tricks to the skills. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense that it would be like that. All right. Doink. All right, now we gotta wait for him to come back. Oh, they don't give you a whole lot of time for this one either. Okay. Well, I can plan this out. Let's see. One build. Two. Three. Okay, and then that should do it. That won't be too bad. Good, he's coming back. I'm surprised there wasn't a phone-based resurgence of Lemmings or Lemmings-like. There was a mobile Lemmings, I think. But yeah, it didn't spawn any kind of resurgence or anything. Whoa, I just barely made that one work. Oh, wait. Actually, no, that won't work. It's gotta be a bash. Doug, God damn it, I hate it when they do that. God, I hate it when they fucking do that. And now he's trapped. When you try to switch a builder into a basher before they hit the wall and bounce back, sometimes they bash through the bottom of the bridge they're building. Well, this one's screwed. Oh well. That's Lemmings. That's how it be. I had 3 bashers left, but I needed all of them. Because there were 7 surfaces to get through, and I'd only gotten through like 3. Leave without blowing them up? Yeah. I am. What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna do that so I can kill some people. Saving myself some time. Yoo-hoo! I remember seeing this intro in the arcades and thinking it was like the coolest thing. Pretty sure they feared guns. All right. All right. Well, obviously I'm gonna play Halmaro. All right. Chop this little girl in half. By the great mountains, victory will be mine. Since 1788. Get the hell down. Boom. Need to get around to fully playing through the SamSho RPG since you went through a lot of effort to get it emulating properly. What is that on? Neo Geo CD, okay. Oh, she got me. I like the guy in the background with the flags. Yeah, I think all the stages have that. He's like the judge. Play sort of like Final Fantasy VI. Okay. Oh, I got grabbed and stabbed. Ugh. Oh God. Did watch a YouTube essay about the philosophy of death behind this game. I think the later games include an extra meter that represents rage buildup. Some characters are powered by it, but others are zen-like and are hindered by the rage. I mean, that's basic, like that's always been the SamSho gauge system. Think about it in pain. But yeah, I think they might have done more with that in later games. Yeah, I don't need to continue on the first person, thanks. Okay, can I do something else now? Okay. Let's see. I don't really know any of these other characters. Because I really just know him from, like, Capcom versus SNK. Mover. This guy looks cool. Oh God, not you again! Oh, that was cool. He got that Dulcine fire breath. Just defeat a young girl and her pet bird in order to proceed. The 90s were a different time, all right? She fell for it again! My God! Oh, that's cool. Lots of weirdos with odd stances in this game. Yeah. SamSho is definitely the weirdo series. Did I just throw like metal or something out? What the hell was that? Enemy here, the hopping guy. What martial art does he represent? Kyoshiro is like kabuki. He's a kabuki actor. Oh, damn, that's really cool. I like that one. I can't figure out how to do it again, though, which is annoying. Some of these moves are contextual. Convinces a theater kid to kill. Probably not much. Chasing away my audience. No! Face your punishment. I didn't notice the excited animals in the back left. That's pretty funny. Oh god. Oh lord, this man is huge. Wherever you hide, my spear will find you. That's... It's not a spear, though. I'm sorry, we're fighting Texas? Did I read that correctly? I guess I did. Why are the samurai fighting in Texas? I guess because they can. Not really my place to judge, is it? Oh god. Oh my god, he grabs you and farts on you. Way to go, SNK. You understood the big Chungus guy assignment. Two as a poison guy is really hunched over like the goblin guy from Shenmue. The music here is something. Buddy! He really likes that one move. I mean, that's fine. I really like my one move. Ah, yes! Pow! Cowboy was a type of itinerant warrior during the Meiji period. A lot of sound, a lot of voice clips in this. He's reddened from eating too much chili. That's the gauge system. As your gauge fills up, you get redder and redder. It's basically a rage gauge. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do anything cool with it, but it should... I think it increases your damage, like just your basic damage as well. Damn impressive port. It's pretty good. I don't remember if the original arcade version of... Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus, stop it. I don't remember the original arcade version had like the dynamic camera that would zoom in during big hits. Or not. That might be what Nintendo Power was talking about. It's like, this guy just refuses to be hit. Whoa, that was... Oh. Wow, that was wild. Okay, well, I figured out how to do that move at least. I know SamSho you can kill people on final hit, but I don't know what determines it. I'm pretty sure everybody has a super in, at least one super in this. I would imagine if you finish somebody with the super, it would kill them. But we may not get the challenge. Oh god. Fun fact about Chinese martial arts, swords and sabers are considered different weapons. Wanfu is wielding a saber. That was kind of crazy. You could actually see the blade. Oh, Lord. Like, he swung his weapon. You could actually see the impact of it behind me. But I was still able to out-prioritize him on that one hit. That was pretty cool. What glory! Finish me and forever live in legend! Or I could just die. That's an option, too. There's a guy who pays your kabuki actor for maxing out his meter. That's the rage gauge stage wage. I like that. I like that. Alrighty. Alright. Last gasp. I did that, and I did that, and I did that. This guy's sorcery is the rage gauge stage wage mage. Alright, Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Welcome to Bridge Simulation for Starfleet Cadets. Interplay succeeds where no one has before. Through 4 years of your Academy training, you and your cadet crew must navigate, fight, and think your way out of intergalactic dilemmas. The best true Star Trek experience to date. Simulations include famous scenarios from TV and the movies, good controls, smart interface, good sound. On the my side, the two-player combat mode is tedious. Wow, so Nintendo Power really doesn't have anything bad to say about Starfleet Academy. Peeking over at the head-to-head power meter, though, they didn't rate it very highly. Like, it's kind of behind everything else here. Sorry. I'm actually gonna veto Star Trek Starfleet Academy because we weren't able to do much in it last time. I think it's one of those that you really should have the instructions handy for. Oh no, I see Ultima 7. You do, in fact, see Ultima 7. It's true. Stone Protectors. The Stone Protectors rock and roll in their first video game adventure. The Stone Protectors grew up the troll craze of the oh no. Oh god, oh no. If you haven't seen the action figures or TV shows, they're a group of buff trolls who battle dino baddies called Saurians. The plot in this game involves Zox's army of Saurians which chase the great crystal of Mithrandir. Stone Protectors are called in to right this wrong. The 1 or 2 player alternating game, you have your pick of one of the 5 Stone Protectors, has earned weapons and attacks controlled by simple button sequences. Okay, it looks like a brawler. You know what? I didn't realize this. Here, they still list the action type, but they don't list what kind of game it is in their little blurb about it. They literally come from Gandalf. On the plus side, nice graphics, large characters, easy to learn. The appeal is to younger players and fans. Drawbacks, the challenge factor is pretty low, although you can switch the difficulty level to 1 of 5 settings. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. They look horrible. Oh, God. Oh, it's even worse than I expected. Christ. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get lucky and this game was canceled or something. Unlike Ultima 7, which we know exists. Fuck, it's real. Fine. Another Chemco gem. Stone Protectors apparently came out on Steam. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. There it is, Zoc, the Crystal Palace of Mithrandir. We will soon have it in the palm of our hands. It will be ours. Mine, Zinc, it will be mine. Zinc and Zox. Zox's army has breached our defenses, Princess Opal. Perhaps we should abandon the palace. No, at least not until I know the Great Crystal is safe. If Zoc gets his hands on it, there will be no stopping him. The palace defenses are crumbling under my power. And your axe. It's an axe. Soon the Great Crystal of Mithrandir will be mine! Forward, Saurians! To the Crystal Chamber! Yeah, I like the text effect. It's simple but effective. Please, please hold Zoc long enough for me to summon the power of the Great Crystal. That's some sweet animation right there. Simple but effective. But then they reuse that sequence. Stand aside, let Lord Zoc reclaim the Great Crystal. Never! You will never get the crystals. Go crystals, fly free, escape while you can. Come here, my black beauty. I have you now, my lovely. Nobody can stand in my way. Who's he looking at? And why is he wearing shorts on his head? Fly, fly free, find the stone protectors. So it's a very literal job title. Wow. That was pretty cool. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, it's his hair. I was fucking around. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, just somebody pick one, because I can't. We got a Mohawk one, looks personal, I'll take him. Chester it is. Hurry to the crystal mines of Frostbite. We must stop Zoc's minions from taking control. Our future depends on you, stone protectors. You must not fail. Greetings, stone protectors. My evil henchman Zinc awaits you. Like, the cutscenes in this are great. You pitiful fools. You are no match for my forces. Is this a shame all this talent had to be used on this particular IP? What is he attacking with? Oh God, they burp when they pick stuff up. I hate it. One's a power strip and a boxing glove. Swing around loose power adapters? Maybe, yeah. Very small thing. I like the footprints in the snow. That's pretty nice. Eurocom one of those weird ass devs to me, tell they have some legit talent, get relegated soft into passionless shovelware. Ow. I'm trying to do my heavy attack, fuckface. There's no jump tack, apparently. The animation is excellent. Oh god, that guy shot me. And apparently you can't throw guys into other guys. That would have been nice. Excuse me, this is boring. So I actually have other fight buttons. So you actually have light, medium, and heavy attacks. I have been mashing on heavy attack this whole time. Okay, lady. Well, I broke that guy's armor. That's cool. Kinda curious about the other characters. They're all unique. I can pop out and try another one. Oh, this is Zing. I kicked my ass. Too much zinc in your day isn't good at all. I've defeated him. I was gonna link to the intro to the cartoon series here, but it was so bad I only made it halfway through. Damn. Zinked by the Zinkster. Chester, when facing right, hold for a while and then flip and press R for right. Fighting special move Thunder. Oh, they have special moves too. I lasted 12 episodes. Wow. Journey onwards, my brave stone protectors, into the darkness of the crystal mines. Hey guys, I've got a bad feeling about this. So you should stone defectives. Wait until you meet my latest invention. It's a, like, dragon scooping machine or something. My stone protector extractor. Zinc, bring me their gemstones. It is not good, but any psychic damage will have to be self-inflicted. I will not fail you this time. Spoiler, he'll fail him this time. So wait, it's like, what was it? That's a gun? Oh my god, you get a flamethrower. Oh, you still have access to other attacks too. Oh, that's nice. I guess I dropped it. Okay, real quick. Let me go try another character real quick to see if there's any difference between them. Angus. Dude, boo. Yeah, I know. I'm ready. I'm ready, goddammit. Holy shit, he has a gun! Yeah, I'd say that's pretty different. He has a gun and he throws grenades. Ow. You picked the bad one at the start? I don't know. I seem to do better with the Mohawk guy than this guy. It's actually really kind of hard to hit with the projectiles. Like, it seems like you gotta be lined up exactly to hit with the projectiles. Alright, anyway. I've protected all the stones I care to protect. Alright, Street Racer, wild multiplayer action with crazy character highlights, whatever, man. Lots of great options, generally good graphics, fun characters. Track perspective is a bit low and corners can be hard to see. Four players split screen can be hard to follow. Backgrounds can be too busy and muddle the view. Ultima 7 The Black Gate, an RPG feast. For Ultima fans, they step back into the world of Britannia. The Ultima series continues the biggest adventure to date, The Black Gate. In this epic, the Avatar, your hero character, must stop a plot to usurp the throne of Britannia. Much time has passed since the Avatar's last visit to the land, and his old companions are now pensioners. You, however, will be able to get your old tricks using magic and weapons as you travel through the land, piecing together clues and carrying out virtuous tasks. The interface looks similar to previous Ultima games, but it seems to work better in certain instances, especially for gaining information. Origin Systems has done a great job in linking keywords for a truly real sense of conversation. Good interface for gaining information, good sound, big story, and lots of exploring. The best Ultima to date. Chat, I don't know what you're complaining about. It's the best Ultima to date. Fighting and movement continue to be awkward in this interface, but I mean, it's the best one though. The Japanese art does not make it better. I hate that just as much. All right, and then real quick, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. X-Men, America's most popular comic superheroes, finally get their own adventure. They already had one on NES, but whatever. Good graphics, easy to pick up and play, specialized moves. The first mission can take forever. Enemies are just punching bags. I know that feeling. All right, I'm gonna close down requests so that we can finish things off with Ultima 7. The best one. So this definitely promises to be a real treat. Ultima 7 is one of the games I blame for the church's evil RPG trope. So there are 3 Ultimas on Super NES. Ultima Runes of Virtue 2, Ultima 6, and Ultima 7. Is Ultima Runes of Virtue 2 Ultima 5 by any chance? Yes, I know what game we're playing. I'm talking about the other Ultimas on SNES. Runes of Virtue 2 is a spin-off. Okay. I was not actually aware the Ultima series had spin-offs. Gauntlet-like? Okay. Well, this is intense. Oh, Lord British. Oh my god, it's a butterfly! Worlds of Ultimate games are actually pretty neat. Take gameplay engine, put them in H.G. Wells flavored sci-fi settings. Weird. The hell am I looking at? Avatar to the Britannia has entered a new age of enlightenment. No, the time has finally come for the true Lord of Britannia to take his place at the head of his people. Under my guidance, Britannia will flourish and all of its people shall rejoice, paying homage to the new guardian. Know that you two shall kneel before me, Avatar. You two will soon acknowledge my authority, for I shall be your companion, your provider, and your master. No, thank you. Cool, okay. That's all we get. Greetings, Avatar. Long it has been since last you were here. I, Iolo, have missed you. There's been a terrible crime. Crime. The blacksmith, Christopher, and his helper, Inamo, have been kidnapped. This is horrible, Avatar. Lord British should be told immediately. Perhaps you should ask Petrie more about it. He works in the stables in the southeast corner of Trinsic. He was the first to discover the kidnapping and tell you what he knows. Lord British, our old friend, surely remember him? Probably at home in his castle. His castle is in Britain, just north of Paws. Long. It's been over 200 years since you visited How are you still alive? Things are not quite as you remember. There's a new group known as the Fellowship here, and I have not seen our companions Shimino and Dupre in a while. Fellowship. I know not their origins, but Ameri's looking into. Ask everyone about it. Lord British will probably agree. Dupre, I've heard there's in Jehellum. Head that way, give my regards to Shimino. I've not spoken to Shimino recently. I was told he's up in Britain. Pause. Town just north of Trinsic. Guardian. Never heard of this Guardian. Bye. Time between Britannia and Earth is insanely foggy. Yeah, but like, why do people in Britannia live over 200 years? I'm sorry, what are you doing? Ah, there's that button. Oh, Avatar, is it horrible? Christopher and Nama are kidnapped. I'm Peter the stable keeper. Tell me about the crime. I can't imagine who could have wanted to kidnap them. What horrible people could have done this. Christopher is the blacksmith. He and Nama were very hard. He's Christopher's helper. Must have happened last night. I also found a note. Looked like there had been a struggle with terrible crime. Tell me about the note. Note said Christopher and Nama are troublemakers. Let this serve as a warning. Fellowship. Okay, bye. Fellowship Hall. I am Clog. Thou art welcome to the Trinsic Fellowship branch. Tell me about the Fellowship. Fellowship is wonderful. It started 20 years ago in Pause. Batlin created after received a great vision. We accomplished many wonderful things. Yellow and Lord British also come from Earth, and people from Earth age more slowly. Oh, okay. Crime again, bye! Bye. Trunk, Looks as though it is empty now. Okay. Greetings, I am Ellen. My husband Clog is the head of the fellowship here in Trinsic. I'm a member for years. I love the fellowship. I would never leave. Bye. I think I just hoovered up all their personal items. Blacksmith. Oh, you. Oh, it's you. Bye. Your rookie game window clockwise like 60 degrees or so, thanks. Do I have a menu or something? Cool. Orb of the Moons. Book. Why do you use this item? Book of the Fellowship by Batlin. Good morning to these, gentleman friend and traveler. No matter the time of day, I say good morning to thee, because this moment brings us the dawn. Okay, whatever. Provisions. Snort. I'm Finnegan, Mayor of Trinsic. Welcome to our town. Crime. Avatar, I want you to investigate this. Ask everyone in town about this awful crime. Christopher has his son, Spark. Talk to him for me. Guarded the docks. Alfred was knocked out around the same time. Report back to me. Okay. Cool. I don't think I need dishes. Okay, sorry. I know I'm supposed to talk to everybody in town, but I would really just like to wander off into the wilds and die. Oh no, I don't think I can. I don't think they'll let me leave. This is a terrible perspective. This is a really, really wretched perspective for a video game. Okay, how about this? I don't hate this. This doesn't actually seem to be bad so far. I wouldn't be against playing this another time, but it is late. So I don't really have the time to dig into a goddamn Ultima game at the moment. So let's just wrap up for tonight, and maybe we could return to this at some point. All right, anyway, that's it. So the head-to-head section used to be like the power meter or whatever. They've changed this shit up. They've added editors' picks. They have Scott, Leslie, Jeff, John, and Dan, and the genres that they like right over here. And you can see the games that they recommend. Notably, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Aero the Acrobat 2, Brutal Paws of Fury. John is a big fan of Brutal. Lion King, Pitfall, Star Trek, and X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. The two games that the most people recommended were Aero the Acrobat and Pitfall the Mayan Adventure, so that should give you some idea of how trustworthy these fuckers are. John is wrong. So yeah. All right, chat. Let's do a little bit of chatting about the future. Also, yeah, the Pack Watch has also suffered critical extremification. It's way more eyesore-y than it used to be, and is not exactly laid out in a very logical way anymore. So I think we'll just kind of skim this. Tecmo Super Bowl 2 is on the way. Kirby's Avalanche. Brandish. Koei's first step into action-adventure gaming is not as far from his traditional RPG roots as you might think. And behind me right here is Super Baseball Simulator 1002. Why they didn't call it Super Baseball Simulator 2000, I have no idea. But yeah. So hey, action puzzle players in Japan have been raving about an oddly named game from Banpresto called Super Puyo Puyo. Soon their American counterparts will be able to share in the fun. Compile, the game's original developer, has been working with HAL and Nintendo to create an American version starring Kirby. So, it is Puyo Puyo, but it's an Americanized one with Kirby, so I guess people don't get confused or something. Yeah, I don't know. Still so odd to me that Nintendo Power treats the publishers like they were the devs. Maybe that was their directive, you know? Because Nintendo Power is probably doing, a lot more business directly with the developers. With the publishers than they are with the developers, since they have all the money in this situation. Puyo Puyo, Kirby's favorite catchphrase. But yeah. Oh, fuck. Boogerman is probably the one game on Super NES I just do not want to play for any reason whatsoever. Like, it is the absolute antithesis of everything I enjoy about media and video games. I may just straight veto that one. We do have Ogre Battle coming up. Enix has picked up one of the most unusual strategy games ever developed for the Super NES. Ogre Battle takes place in the dark magical world of Zenobia, where must gather forces to combat the ogres. Taking that name rather literally, I guess. The interface is a cross between traditional RPGs and strategy games like Populous. Enix also showed off Dragon Quest VII in Japan recently. The game looked excellent. Enix of America, however, reports that no decision on the US version of the game will be made until the game is released in Japan in March. Rap Jam Volume 1. Rap Jam Volume 1 presupposes there'll be a follow-on game featuring some of the hottest rappers in the country, like Queen Latifah, Yo-Yo, Coolio, LL Cool J, Warren G, Onyx, House of Pain, Public Enemy, and Naughty by Nature. Wow. Hard to imagine a more 90s ass list than that. Also, brace yourselves. The pack is back. Namco's converted his great action puzzle Pack Attack to the Game Boy and Super Game Boy for release this winter. For those of you who missed the Super NES version of Tetris type romping or Namco's signature character is also appearing in a side-scrolling action role in Pack in Time. Pack in Time will appear later this year for both Super Game Boy and Super NES. Don't expect the unique interface of last year's Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures, thank Christ. Pack looks and plays more like a traditional platform game. And then NFL Quarterback Club is behind my head, but who gives a shit about that? Paradigm, month by month, Nintendo Ultra 64 development continues to heat up. Latest company to join the club is Paradigm Simulation of Dallas. Mr. Miyamoto, creator of Super Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong, will head the design effort on the as of yet unnamed game. Paradigm brings with it some of the best 3D programming and imaging talent in the world. What are they talking about it? What are they talking about? What's in the works? Our guess is that it has wings. What did Miyamoto and Paradigm cook up? Sunsoft's Justice League Task Force. Sylvester and Tweety has fallen behind schedule. Same fate as Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Days Before Christmas, the quirky Santa scroller. Sunsoft has managed to just about finish Looney Tunes B-Ball. Pilotwings 64? Psygnosis brings some of the hottest arcade shooters across the Atlantic for the Super NES. Apocalypse 2 combines sharp graphics with traditional vertical shooter style of play. Drop Zone. This game, you're given a mission to defend planetary bases against incursion of relentlessly advancing aliens. Okay. Addams Family Values has been in the works at Ocean of America for more than a year. At times, it seems as if the game would never get finished. Down the road, Ocean plans to make a Super NES game based on the film in progress, Waterworld. Well, we can look forward to the soundtrack of that one at least. Further down the road, they hope to make Waterworld the subject of their first Nintendo Ultra 64 title. Pinball Fantasy from Game Tech. Whatever. Power Driver from US Gold is described by one Power staffer as RC Pro meets Stunt Race FX. That may have been a bit misleading since there's no polygons in the game. All right, man. More like RC Pro Am in a small French subcompact. Super itchy and scratchy. Nobody gives a shit. What's in a name? Games based on hit movies and TV shows have been some of the biggest sales winners over the past few years, but as a game player, you can't always take the name at face value. Sometimes development cycles are cut short so that the game will be released at a certain time even if it isn't ready. It always pays to check Nintendo Power first, or play a game before you buy it to make sure it has what you want, not just a name. Some of the best licensed games this year are The Adventures of Batman and Robin, The Lion King, Super Return of the Jedi, and Star Trek Starfleet Academy. So even Nintendo Power is like, yeah, these licensed games are getting a little out of hand. Maybe try before you buy. All right, chat. That's it. We made it. January of 95 is done. We are 1/12 of the way through this year of extremes. Next issue is Mega Man X2. More Lion King, Wolverine, more Sequest? Or I guess an actual Sequest feature or something? Desert Strike on Game Boy. The 16-page Super Punch-Out Special, and Donkey Kong Land. This next issue might be a little rough, chat. We'll have a good time with Mega Man X2, but I can't promise anything for the rest of it. So I guess we'll just have to see. And that's that. We did it. We made it, chat. And it actually did take the full evening after all. Y'all requested plenty, and it was an eye-opening experience as usual. Extremely cool Killer Instinct pogs on the right. Yeah, you can get a full door full gore. 6 feet of full gore for your face. But yeah. All right, chat. Schedule tomorrow night. Nothing. I ain't streaming. Don't be here, cause I won't be. I'll probably be playing Foundation or something. Monday, we are back with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are finally venturing forth from our safe haven at the tavern into the ruined, demon-infested city, and oh boy, am I excited for that. It will be a democratic playthrough, so y'all will be deciding if we continue on Tuesday and Wednesday and beyond. We'll be here in the next issue, February 1995, volume 69, a very nice one, I would venture to say, on Thursday, and continuing it on Saturday. And then quick reminder that next Friday is the March Community Night. We're gonna be playing Steam games that I've owned and have never played before. Fitting to suddenly get the Mega Man remix on top of this, yeah. Very nice indeed. All right, that's it. That's all I got for y'all, chat. Let's go find somebody to raid. Who's up? Who's doing? Who's thinging? Well, let's see here. Can we get... I'm going to send you over to our good friend Dave and Confused. He is doing Doom, which I couldn't help but think about a bit tonight. Oh, it looks like he might be doing multiplayer Doom. That's cool. Yeah. Let's do it. Might actually replay Mega Man X before bed tonight after having a classic Mega Man kick. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to Mega Man X too. It's okay. Of the 3 X games, it's my least favorite, but it doesn't mean I don't like it. I really like X and X3 a lot, so it'll be good to revisit it and remind myself what it's like and what's in it, because I don't actually remember a whole lot about it. So we'll see, I suppose, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for joining me for the final night of the first issue of 1995. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you saw some neat stuff or enjoyed me struggling with things. And hopefully I will see you on Monday for the return of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.